Hello, my name is Hugo Barbachano and I am the coder and designer of Farstars. In this video I want to show you some gameplay about the game. I don't know if it's a really good idea because, as I said in my last video, most of the images are not there. I'm even using, for example, for the backgrounds, images that are not mine, that I just found from random places on internet, like not copyrighted. And also some of the sounds, I think, are from some tutorials that I found around. But they are just temporarily there and I will change them after. And then, the menus are not even done actually. There is just like a temporal thing I did myself, just random colors. But what is done that you will see is the image, the graphics of the main character, some enemies, spaceships, and most of the weapons are actually done. As I said, as the graphics are not in place and everything, the main reason why I want to do this is just for show you some core mechanics of the game and how is it going to be. As now what you're going to see is not at all what we will release, of course. This is like a proto monocellular version of the game, just for testing purposes. This menu that you see here is it represents the inside of the ship, where you have your armory or a place where you can manage your abilities, and then you can, as you can see here in the bottom, you can go to the space or to the planet. So let's go to the abilities. As you can see, these are all the abilities that you can take. Now they are selected. I'm going to reset them. You have active abilities and you have passive abilities. The passive abilities, you don't need to do nothing, you just select them and then they do their thing by their own when they have to do it. And the active abilities are abilities that you have to push the button and then throw the ability or whatever every time you want to use it. Here on the sides that you see in these cases is where the active abilities are going to be once I select them. So for example, if I select stealth, nothing happens because it's a passive ability. Stealth is an ability that activates automatically once you are 5 seconds out of combat and makes you invisible, or almost. And then if I take energize, nothing happens also, it just adds you energy, it's passive. But then if I add trap, for example, you see that now it appeared here, because it's an active ability, so here is where it will be while you are on combat. So actually you can manage it and put it wherever you find it more handy, more easy for you for when you are in combat. And then we are going to select all the abilities, so as you will see they will go adding themselves to the sides. Then you can actually add more points to the abilities for make them more powerful. And what I want to do, that I still have to do it, is that, for example, for every 5 or 10 points you put on an ability, you will have another small menu with 3 upgrades for the ability, and you can select one of them. And then as you upgrade it even more, then you will be able to have the 3 upgrades for the same ability in the end. Here you can see descriptions of the abilities and stuff. And now I'm going to show you the armory. Here you have the items menu where you can craft your items and everything for when you land on a planet and you explore it on foot. The implants, which are like crystalline or bionic implants that are permanent, that change you. Basically the crystalline implants are more focused on long range combat and abilities, and the bionic implants are more centered on like melee combat and defense, stuff like this. Then this is the ship menu where you can change your ship and add weapons and stuff. And then this is the iDroid menu, which is the iDroid is a robot that goes with you and helps you, gives you missions. It's like a flying smartphone with a lot of things. So for the parts of the ship, as you can see here, you have the craft sheet part where you can craft like big weapons, small weapons, the hull, stuff. And then for the items, the same, you have craft new item and you can craft a lot of different weapons, as you can see here. This is like big weapons basically means two-handed weapons. So we can create a cannon, for example, or you can create whatever you want. And then for small weapons you also have a lot of different options: fist, machine gun, a shotgun. As you can see, we still just don't have the image, so it doesn't appear, but for most of them we have it. And then once you create them, you can equip them here or change them or do whatever you want with them. So first I'm going to show you some gameplay of when you are on planet exploring by foot. I wanted to make really different both gameplays when you are on a space with your ship or when you are on a planet on foot, mainly in terms of control. When you are on the ship, you will control it with two analogics on the sides, which will give you like more of a feeling of really driving a ship. And while you are on planet, I made it more like a Dota control or a strategy game control or RPG control, where you just simply click where you want the character to go or where you want the character to attack, and he goes there. So first I'm going to show you the planet gameplay. The good thing of this, you see now, I'm not doing nothing. I just put him like in auto attack and he starts attacking every guy. But then I can control and do some micro and stuff like this. The good thing of this control is that it allows you much more to center on abilities and on strategy. For example, now I can use the ethereal ability and get away, and I can put a trap on the floor, and then I can a bomb that spins around them and push them. Then I can teleport back. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Now I'm with the cannon, but I can do weapons, as you can see here. Teleport, etc. So yeah. Now actually, my energy is empty. I should have taken more energy. Okay, so this is basically what happens if you don't take enough energy, then you don't have. Now I can get away from here with the ethereality. I can teleport, and then I barely survived to encounter. I'm going to take more energy, because as you saw, if you run out, you can die easily. The world, I didn't say nothing. The world is going to be randomly generated like Minecraft. So, for example, here in the space, there is going to be a whole bunch of solar systems created randomly, which will be moving dynamically, in real time, like around their respective suns and everything. So for this more of a realism feeling. Also the music changes. For example, if you are on the menu, right now you are on the menu, which represents the inside of the ship. You can listen the music that belongs to the planet that you have actually landed. So this is a desertic planet, so now you are listening to the desertic music, And then if you go to the planet, you can listen the music on the background. And then it also changes when you are on combat, if you have more enemies around. So for example, let's see if I can get to accumulate some enemies. So we'll see how the music changes. And now I'm invisible, you see, it's because the stealth ability that I took, as I've been 5 seconds out of combat, now they just don't see me. But this is the combat music, you see, even if I'm not in combat, as I'm surrounded by a lot of enemies, it changes to that. So yeah, I'm going to get away again. So yeah, the music is going to change depending on the place. All the worlds are going to be randomly generated, so every time you play is going to be different. And yeah, if you like the idea and you want to make the game bigger and stronger, then well, you can help us by donating some money in our Indiegogo site, I will put a link down on the video. And also, if you don't want to donate but you like the game, you can just spread the word or share the link with your friends or whatever, and it will help us a lot also. So I think there is not much more to say. Yeah, as I said, everything is going to look much better. This is just like a beta, so I wanted to show you the main idea. And well, I hope you like it. So see you in the next video, guys.